This is day 1431 of Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Am Yisrael was in a very difficult time. The first soldiers killed in numbers in Gaza were announced today. And whatever our learning of Arukh HaShulchan can protect and be a source for Am Yisrael, we should see Yeshua from those home Dimaleu Chalosein Yimach Shmam Zichram. Today we're doing Simon Kupei test and you're there, see base the test. Base, there are 5 types of cycles. One is the cycle of days. She sees on either Rosh Chodesh or the second day of the month or the third day of the month. This is an average cycle. Most women see every 30 days. So if the custom say on Sunday or Monday, not familiar with that verses of Sunday or Monday. Classic she regularly rose tamid rak b'shaplen. It's also when she always normally sees at a certain hour. Hashnis the vesa. I don't recall days of the week as being an issue, but okay, theoretically, I guess it could be. Hasheni's vesa of logos. The second is the verses of intervals. She regularly rose kol chaf yom. She sees every 20 days. Kol chaf yom every 25 days. Etc. She doesn't see things on a specific day of the month or a specific day of the week, but rather intervals of days. Hashlish is the third one is Vesis Adiluk, an interval where she skips a day forward or a day backward, as we shall see. She skips a day, the first day of Nisan, the second day of Iyar, Shlishi, but it's even the third day of Sivan. Tammuz, fourth day of Tammuz. She adds another day each month. That was in the verses of days. Verses of intervals. And she liros achar chof yom achar chof av yom achar chof beis yom to 20, 21, 22. V'chein verses of Shembel Chesed. A skipping cycle when she goes down. Don't you wrote? I mean, test from Nisan Yud Val Eir V'Kim Sivan. 15th Nisan, 14th day of Eir, and 13th day of Sivan. Chain before the flow goes open. Says same thing with intervals. B'Klaus Egan Veses Asiru. There's also a Veses of skipping. Klomar Shoyis Medarkos Chol Chodesh. She used to see every month. Vatos Yegan now she skips. So Koshesh Chodesh she sees only every 2 months. Cholim Veses Tazlim is fine. All these are Veses to do with time. Varvis, the fourth type of vest, the vest goof is a cycle to do with the body. For vestas are told mice, it's the vest has to do with something which happens. Every time she sneezes or yawns. The clouds that including this the best the best of jumps. It's every time she jumps, she sees blood. So you call vestas onus. It's called vestas by an external compelling event. The fifth is Vesa Murkov, a combination Vesas. Tanya Shutala beyond Mas, it has to do both days and some phenomenon. Every time she jumps or attaches or she sees Vaekas or yawns beyond plenty a certain day, he rush she sees it. Below Shlo beyond plenty, but if it's not that day, and she doesn't see. Became beyond plenty, Shana Kofetzes or Shana. Vaekas also on that day, if she doesn't jump or doesn't yawn or attaches or sneeze, and she doesn't see. Das Ram, according to Rambam, like a cloud vessel group, there's no such thing as vessel group below Kriyasman if it's not linked to a time. For most people can argue and hold that there is a vessel group which is not contingent on time. For Rashachai ben vessel group, then Piyuk for V'itush ben vessel akrisus. The Rashba distinguishes between the vessels of the body, which is sneezing and yawning, and the vessels of jumping. The vessel akrisus is more than Rambam. He agrees with Rambam that the vessels of jumping, Tzarek Dafki Yom Kavod, it's coming a civic day. Ba'amor also argues on this. Kamoshi's Barba Simon B'siyat Ishmael as we explained this Simon. Kagorohu, general great principles. Any basis is only fixed after 3 times. And a neka rak b'shlosh as well uprooted by 3 times. That's for it to become a permanent cycle, but to take into account the previous months, that's even one time. Moshe's bar, as we clarify, as we shall see. Dal Kosva Tu Shon C five. Tu Shon right. Kol Isha Shein Veskabo. Any woman doesn't have a set cycle. Choshes Yom Lam Yossi. She has to take into account 30 days after the last time she saw blood. She on a banus, which is the average cycle. Mustam Russian for default by default for women. Yesh Veskabo is Manidor. On the other hand, if she has a set cycle for a specific time, from 20 to from the um, 20 day of the month or 20 day of the month or 20-day interval, 20-day interval, chafei, chafei, or 25, 25. Choshes Manidushin takes into account that specific known time. But Sulish Hamish Kolon is the best. She's not allowed to have any relations during the time when she expects to see her cycle. Much Kosam Sim Kupidan and Sham as we've seen. Sesh Koswish Choshes Yom Lamed. That which it says that she's concerned for the 30th day, Purusha but close Lamed Yom. It's the end of the 30th day. Because Yom Yam Rav, she was close for the 31st day. The 30 days from the beginning of her seeing to the beginning of her seeing, Acheres another time. Stam Nashim, most women see at the end of their the period. So within 30 days, called within the period. Having 30 days requires beacon. It's important to know, to reiterate this time and again, that in Hilchos Nida, there is no zero. So we will call 30 days, we will call 30 days is actually, in halacha, 31 days. Because we count zero, day zero, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In halacha, because the first day is day 1. This is also true. You see this by bris milah. It's much as an example. Bris milah is on the 8th day after the kid is born, but so he's on the same day of the week as the kid was born. Tuesday to Tuesday, Wednesday to Wednesday. Why is that? We call that a week because we have the first day we look up as 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I'm sorry, that's not 8 days, it's 7 days, right? Because we look at the Tuesday is 0, right? Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Shabbos, Sunday, Monday, but Tuesday is the 8th day if you start from that day. It's the 7th day if you start from the next day. So this is something which is very confusing. 0 didn't exist at the time that halachos Nida were written. 0 is a later introduction into the way people count. Okay, so 30 days here, 31 days here is what we call 30 days. Okay, this will become clear hopefully later on. Hey, that regularly around the Isha Shura, so Choshes, the best of Chodesh Chule, a woman who saw is concerned with the best of the month, etc. Ayin Shom Makan Kosu Shechoshesh Lamed Yom Lamed. It says 30 days. Here's your 9.5. Some days it's the same thing. Klomad Yom Lamed Best of Chodesh. The 30th day is best of Chodesh. The Avgadin came Pami Lo Yeblam Yom that way. Well, it's not always going to be 30 days. Claim Terry test of Iyar. She sees the test of Iyar, and Iyar is a 29-day month. Shuchase. Tavshim test of Siban. She has to be considered the next month and test from Sivan to go by according to the days of the month. There's only 29 days. Nevertheless, it's still considered to be an average ona. God created nature that it goes by neither that it goes by days in the month. We don't care if it's Mali or Chaser, which is a shocking thing, but that's how halacha regards it. Yes, the Mechatzah agrees to this. Masha b'divrei Rashi, Mishmeres Abayis, Sharvesta, Shekasa, who also write Sham the Gam, B'yonei Aguf Hochen Achar Kiddush HaChodesh Beis Shalamato. We refer to Gemara, the Sanhedrin. He brings it down here that no, it's Yushalmi in the Dorim that says, we'll see in a minute. It's going to bring that. It also matters of the body. We go up to the Kiddush HaKodesh Shalamatik, Moshe Dosh Yushalmi, Yushalmi says in Dorim, Apostle Ekol Elokim Al Yonah Kel Go Meralai. I call to HaKadosh Baruch Hu on high, who completes things on my basis. The Basula Baz Kimel Shem Yom Echad Shni Bala, a girl was a virgin who had relations at the age of 3 and 1 day. In other words, after a full 3 years, her virginity does not grow back again. But it basically made a leap year, and now 3 years actually ends a month later. She regrows her virginity during that extra month. Now, Vestas came by Vestas also, even though it's a month cheshbon, not a year cheshbon, the same idea. Rabbi my person because there are many person on this is feeling the member state for him. There was two different things. The two which name has to be considered both. We also have test of Eo. She sees on the 15th day of Eo. Choshesh the test of Sivan. She's concerned test of Sim Nebes the Chodesh because the best of the month. Tezayim Sivan for the 16th day of Sim Nebes Avon because of the average beses. Lo Tzirah Lechush Shneim. She has to be concerned with both of them. Ad Shetikva Beses Shlosh Ban until she has a set cycle. She determines in 3 times. That's the Bach and the Taz, the Crazy Placey, the Chacham Tzvi, and see the Sidrei Tara. Number Rambam, Lonim Tzah Cloud Din the Oinabenis. The Rambam doesn't bring down Loch of Oinabenis. It's going to arrive it. Said Baal Nefesh, who's going to arrive in his work on Nechosini, doesn't bring it down. There's no explicit, compelling statement about this in the Gemara. In brackets it says, in the Rajam Dig Mashkos Sham Vahusha Ba Matzah Tochim Anas Dainu Ad Lamed. As it says he found it within a period which is up to 30 days. Chen Kasva Ramban Rashba Ava Ramared Farshkim Shuto. One in a simple way, but talking about Vesta. Whatever her Vestas was. Might have been 30 days, might be something else. Chen Kasva Crazy Placey. Vav Zayin. Not Beikar Dover Loving Lani Society. I still understand, says the Vestas, the Rabbanon. That's the Rabbanon issue. Because most women are assumed to see blood at the time of their cycle. Most women have a 30-day cycle. Why? Because consider the best of Chodesh altogether. And on the other hand, most women go by day of the month because of the way that nature of Nida. Why? Consider the 30th day. We're going to say that in the majority, there's some who see based on the day of the month, there's some who say based on the interval. Why do we say this? There's not explicit Gemara. Why do we say this? Also, the Rishonim said the Yom Kol Lamar Kakli Begoyim. We can say, okay, they're Makabel there for the Goyim. We only see that they were concerned with an average basis. He writes both Ves Veni and Ves Chodesh, but in Lois Kish name, but he didn't say you have to be concerned both of them. How would we say that they make you wait keep 2 days if they don't say it explicitly? So therefore it seems more that the same day. If we don't say that it is has to do with the time of Kiddush Chodesh, we'll say the opposite. That's Yom Shloshim. That's every 30 days. Those who write the day of the month, they also mean not specifically the day of the month, but they mean the day after a Chodesh. After a Chodesh. They just went by the customary language that the Chodesh is 30 days. So this time Chodesh Lamed Yom, because each month is 30 days. It's here. It requires further analysis. Ches, the Raya Brul is that clear-cut evidence for this. The Rashi Reish Shar Vestos. Rashi writes, called the Kloli Sadim in general laws, the Vestos Eino Eshekabul Chashesh, that she's concerned for a vessel which is not set. And all of that over there is talking about the days of the month. So because of Pirtei Dinim, Zel Shonim, the end Shar writes like this, now we'll clarify, woman does not have a set vessels. And she has to be concerned with the owner benefits, which is 30 days. Where he wrote, even though it's not set, she's concerned with it. So he's what he simply said at the beginning of his words, he's explaining here. So he's saying that the day Mei Chodesh is 30 days. Same thing. Little brackets here. Chacham Tzvi uses to ask questions. Shachar Chavastas Sivkon Yubes Torach Yashva. He wants to answer question. Tmiyani Adra. We said right Gemara L'Shach. And this is a complete evidence for the Shach. Elishishon Hefech. Somebody didn't bring down the Shach yet, but it's about like the Shach and Taz. The final days is 30 days and 31 days. The Iker Yom Lamed. You can say that the Iker is 30 days. Kamosh Kosavni. Miuzel Raya Brura, but this is a clear evidence that ain't so Chushish Naomi. We don't have to be concerned with both days. Old Raya Avia Chavastas Bishmo, another Raya, but Chavastas, the Vesa Bain Posco be Sim Kup Samakdalit, Kupe Dalit, sorry, the Bishkavra Ona A Tzvichabdika, when the period which she expected to see the blood passing, she has to check herself. Vesa Chodesh, Posco Simon says, if Dalit, the Kshena Kavua, by Vesa Kavua, they said if it's not a permanent Vesas, over a below Bodkov, the time passing in check, Mutes Bodikah, she's allowed to have relations even without checking, I ain't sure. But tamei akra, astonishment, I shall call. Lo b'sif dal lo uzkar klal b'shulchan vesel kodesh elo vesel beinoni ulehefek. Only mentions the vesel beinoni, the average vesels, and it's the opposite. The Zohar says oina beinoni shishlan lamed yom dina kebes kavua. And our beinoni, which is every 30 days, is like a bes kavua kalashono. Zev sim kupei dalad. V'yanti b'chacham tzvi atzmo. I saw no refutation of the shach. The rock the guardian of the shach says that 31 days is the Onabenis. He shows he says only the 30th day. It's true. Rashi looks like the shach. It's difficult to do that. Chavastas agrees with the Shach, and Arizal Chacham Tzvi, Ayin Sham, Shnei Yomim, Hiskimimo, but he didn't say you have to keep 2 days. Well, any is like learning a cane, I don't think so, says Arukh HaShulchan. Beduk. I assume it's going to come back to this later on. Tesh, Shnei Chilukim Yeshben, Vesses Kavua, Leveses Shena Kavua. There are 2 differences between a set Vesses and a non-set Vesses. The vessel Kavua b'shlosh upon Einon Nekar b'shlosh upon a vessel which is set for 3 times. It's only uprooted by three alternative times. Calls my Shalak so Shabbat Zon has and uprooted 3 alternative times. She still keep in mind that vessels which she had in the past. Kavua, if it's not a set vessels, Avagav l'chush choshesh slow. Even though she has to be concerned with the previous month, Miyu Nekar feel Pamachas it's uprooted even 1 time. Because Pam Achash she saw me vessels too. 1 time she deviated from the vessels which is Einon Kavua, and it's let's take the previous one into account. I feel also Shnei, I mean, even she saw it twice, but she didn't establish it's Chazaka. Nakabah Machas, it's a Buddha 1 time, and she doesn't take it into account at all. Only she has no difference. Like Kavua, Aval Bish over as a Monasalo Gisha, a best Kavua, even though the time has passed, she didn't feel anything. Asul Sham is not allowed to have a relationship, even though she checks the deeps of Torah, she finds herself Torah. Einon Kavua. It was best Einon Kavua, he hears my best low Badka, Valora Asav, the time best came when she didn't check, and then see Mutaris Achrei Shavar Onaso. It's meant after the owner passed without checking. So she's by a sim kupevav. The main investors three chabdigam they touch gam poskim. Hi, what about that? It says that we learned sim kupevav that she has no vessels. She's going to some poskim needs to check before every relations. Zelk shel vessel cloud. That's she had no vessels at all. Avakam married shel vessels. But here talking about when she had a vessel, she says manacher. She changed at different times. Look, vessel dan shlish pamin. In other words, she has a certain baseline, but she hasn't from last time. But she hasn't changed. She hasn't yet started a new cycle. Here's some say a few even the beginning of her setting a pattern. Mutaris absolutely veses. She's permitted, even though there wasn't yet a cycle to take into account. El the Shamarish ain't no vessel cloud, but it's so about where there's no vessel all. In other words, in our case, the other case, so about where there's no vessel all. So therefore, she can see any time. She has a vessel, she has a cycle. She has a certain amount of every 20, 25, 26 days, but it's it's not random all over the place. She's Barbana Kavua Bishlo Batka Mutaris. Says the vessel not kavua if she didn't check herself. She's mutter zel b'shar mini vessels. That's other types of vessels. Ava masha tzricha lechush le'ero beinos shlam yom, but that she has to be considered on a base which is 30 days. Dino vessel kavua, that is considered to have a status of vessel kavua, but so she don't until she checks herself. Because she happens to kupe down. Milina akira dai pamachas kavua vessel shena kavua, but still, in terms of akira, 1 time is enough to uproot it, even for the owner beinos, just as long as she wasn't kovayet.